off she goes. You know, several nice trades up there. As it comes back down, let me get the back down action. 1600. Let me just do something. I want to get that back down move. But again, I'm actually recommended last week, and I'm still recommending, do not trade the euro dollar for now, guys. I just want to show you this though. Please don't trade it right now. It's the 10th of August. 08 and 1600. No, I'm not getting my entry right. Why is that? 10 August. Try it one more time, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. I keep running into trouble with this myself. Oh, forget it. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing wrong there for the moment. But what you see is this pullback right here. As it comes down, it breaks. You would have got an entry probably somewhere around here. And that was a very nice move down. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because that's with our overall trend that we were looking at. If I go back out to the 1 hour, remember we drew our Fibonacci from where to where? We drew it from here to here in a downward trend. Again, when you've heard me talk many times about optimal probability trades, and I'm always talking about looking for the highest probability trade, and that is going with the direction of the prevailing trend. So if you were to take that, the only trade to take really was to the short side yesterday and today. Even the day before, just ignore the long ones and you would have been safe. But again, I'm recommending don't even trade it right now. Wait till we get back to normalcy. These whipsaws, nobody in their right mind can hope to trade this successfully right now. So that's our drill down. That's the methodology. I wanted to show you also the reaction on the euro yen on that same. So just as I showed you over on the USD yen, let's take a look at the euro yen as the Japanese intervened. Bingo. 400 pip move. You know, astronomical, completely outside the norm. This is what on currencies that are normally moving 100, 120 pips. We're getting 4 to 5 times the normal volume. And if that thing takes off and you don't know that there's major news or you're not paying attention, you can and will get caught in there. So again, repeat my recommendation. Stick with the Euro GBP until we find safe water. And I will let you know once this thing right now. Again, even this morning, I told you the Swiss government intervened and we had huge spikes again this morning, at least this week. I'm on our Skyline account. We managed to weather this move. But I tell you, it was heartbreak. It was very tough trading. I was in here on the Euro GBP on this big move up. And we got out of it in profit. Too long for me to explain exactly what I was doing there, but that was working with Skynet. And today we're out completely out of the market. Skynet is shut down, and it probably will be again tomorrow. We'll wait until next week to reignite the markets and just let the markets try and settle a little bit. Most people, professional traders at this stage, are out. They're done. David, if you want to look at past. Are you an owner of do you own the Rubicon? David Hurst? Okay, just do what go back in time, run the strategy tester right here in your MT4, and you can go back as far as you like on any time frame and look at exactly what history the Rubicon has. Anybody can do that, guys. Just use the strategy tester in MT4. And then you're doing your own test, not somebody else's. If you don't have this, Skynet is a sorry, Wade. Skynet is a professional EA. Yeah, if you want information on that, do send me an email. 1 second, guys. I got some questions coming at me. Let me address those. So, logistics, back to the task at hand. The information on the Rubicon Indicator is available at rubiconindicator.blogspot.com or Rubicon Indicator, let me show you the simpler one actually, rubiconindicator.com/blog is probably the easier one to get to. rubiconindicator.com/blog. That's information, videos on how to trade it, all the past webinars, and indeed access to each week's webinar is right there. Trading in the zone, Mark Douglas, critical. Rules for trading, both technical, fundamental, and equally and probably more importantly, psychological. It's a book on trading, and the guy spends 90% of that book talking about the psychological makeup of a professional trader. Very important. If you want to follow me on Facebook, just type in Francis P. O'Connor. You'll get me. If you want to get a Paul Watson's Forex Pro Toolkit, that's a trade management system that he developed for Rubicon and TEF, and that's available on our website at tradersedgeforex.com. Don't forget to put in the coupon code TEF and you'll get a price break on that product. If you want to follow me on Twitter, search Frank O'Connor FX. Frank O'Connor FX on Twitter. For information on that video and indeed information on Skynet, FO'Connor@tradersedgeforex.com. Just drop me an email. Our audio alerts are available, forexautoalerts.com. That's going to change next week to Rubicon Auto Alerts, but for now that's forexautoalerts.com. And then finally, our brokers. If you need information on brokers, these are the brokers that we recommend. Drop us an email to broker@tradersedgeforex.com and we'll send you the links. FXCM, FXDD, Forex.com, Alpari, and FinFX are all brokers that we have tried and tested and we like. One thing about FinFX, that brokerage is in Finland, so I have to give you the NFA disclaimer. We cannot recommend that US residents, citizens, go overseas. We cannot recommend or solicit you to do that. But we can give you the links for the American ones. That's an NFA rule, and it's written out, and I state it every week on our webinar to be very clear that that's our policy as a company. What you do in your own terms, your own business, I can't do anything about, but we as a company must say that. We cannot recommend or solicit you as a trader to go to an overseas broker, and we will not do that. Okay. However, if you're overseas, outside the US, and you're looking for a good ECN broker, which is what I always recommend if at all possible, these guys are extremely good. Difference between an ECN broker and a dealing desk or a regular broker: ECN, live in the market bank pricing. For example, in the euro dollar, you could get 0.1 pips, 0.2, half a pip, maybe sometimes even 0 pips, because that's the live in the market feed. The broker, to do that, will charge you a commission usually around 1 pip. So you should be around a pip, 1.2, 1.3 all the time on the euro with a good ECN broker. That's the euro. The other currencies obviously ramp up accordingly. Now, a lot of questions. The upgrade is going out. Let me go back. The upgrade on the Rubicon Indicator is going out over the weekend. Maybe even tomorrow, guys. It's ready. We have it. All the parts are in place. And it'll be going out over the weekend. You'll be getting emails about it. It will allow you to go in and redo those colors as some of you wanted to. If you don't need to, guys, I would suggest leaving the colors alone. I'll tell you why. So that we're all consistent when we come in here to the webinar, that we're all on the same page. However, there are those of you guys out there who have trouble with color. And by all means, if that's your case, change it to where you can see it properly. We have no problem with that. And that's inbuilt into the new version. Also, the audio alerts on the major currencies are available on the 30-minute chart, because we're recommending, what do we recommend, guys? trade the 30-minute chart only. Okay. What other question do I have? Yeah, Wade, you got that? Email me for info on the Skynet. Yes. London room can... Oh yeah, the trading room. Sorry, the trading room is up and running. You should be getting information on that too from Geoff on the trading room. I believe, I'm pretty sure there's a discount right now anyway. And we're doing the New York session. He'll get to the London room here pretty quickly, I think. London is up and running. Oh, sorry, New York is up and running and has been. And some very, very good results going on in there. So well done, Jeffrey. Again, he's using the Rubicon indicator and calling trades on it literally every day. On the Twitter, I will, Stephen. Yeah, I'll be sending out. That's correct, Robert Check, because we don't want you to, you know, that's, if you go down to the other time frames, so be it, you know, but obviously we're recommending the 30-minute chart as the optimal, because I'm always after what's the optimal trade, what's the highest probability trade. It's going to be on the 30-minute chart. I think he may have done it for the 15 as well, Robert. I'm not 100% sure, but definitely the 30 and definitely not beyond the 15. As I told him, do not do the 5-minute. We'll all go crazy. The Rubicon indicator will remain at this price, I think, for one more week. For those of you who have it, it doesn't matter. You're getting all the updates anyway. It will be increasing in price. The introductory price is over with the new version coming out. That's fine, Art. You can go to the 15-minute. We're not stopping you from doing that. But remember, please, if you're on the 15-minute, Art or anybody else, remember what I've said a million times. Optimal chart is the 30. If you're with the trend, you can drop to the 15. But know what you're doing. Do the drill down, Art. Please do the drill down. And watch for support and resistance. Make sure, you know, as you're going in, you're not hitting double tops and double bottoms. The other thing, yeah, the fibs will line up because support and resistance levels, Stephen. That's what I'm always watching all the time. When I get, let me show you something. Stephen's talking about fibs and alerts lining up, and that will happen quite a bit. Let me show you something. This is a 1 hour Euro GBP. Let's put a fib on here. Good question. Let's just take... There's our fib, right? And here's a signal right here. Now, just below the fib, but it's only, you know, 5 pips away. So essentially, if the signal and the fib are lining up, wait for the break of the fib to be safe. Oh, it's a 1 hour chart. I'm sorry. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry, Art. 1 second. Or Stephen. Let me get on the 30-minute chart. Let me let this thing give me a tick. Euro GBP 30-minute. Where's my indicator gone? Oh, it's gone the other way. It's a new wave to the short side. But let's see, where would we have been with the fibs? On the way up, look here. If you see fibs, Stephen, lining up, and particularly you'll see long-term fibs and short-term, the daily fibs and the 1 hour. Remember, if I go back to the Euro USD, actually, look at this, where I had the fib coming in on the daily chart. This is a 23 fib on the daily chart, this red line. Look how it's lining up with the 38 fib on a lower time frame. You're going to see that quite a bit. Pay attention when they kind of come together and come into agreement. That's a very important range support resistance point. We see it right here on the upswing with the signal coming in on Rubicon very close, not exactly, but very close